Hi, this is your professor, Jason Lickett, and I wanted to help you just think about how to get started as we begin class and to hopefully get you out of the gate fast and so that you don't get behind. The first things you need to do first are you complete 2 surveys, both the equity survey and the what I already know survey. Then what you're going to do is open up the syllabus in week 1. If you look in Blackboard, in course content, it's broken down by weeks, and so you'll go in, you'll look at the syllabus, you're going to look for the weekly assignments, the required reading, the equity statement, all these different pieces, so you have a better idea of what is expected of you and what I'm offering in the class. But you're also going to use a tool called an annotation tool, which when you highlight the text of the syllabus, you'll be able to click annotate and you make some comments following the instructions that I provided for you in week 1. You need to do 5 of those and you will have completed that assignment. After that, you need to complete the syllabus review, which is a Google form, kind of quizzes you a little bit and asks you if you have any questions, and then you'll complete discussion board 1. You need to do those 3 things: the annotation, all 5 of them, the syllabus review, and discussion board 1, and that serves as what we call verification of attendance at Kingsborough. Students who fail to complete those 3 assignments have to be reported as not meaningfully participating, and they will be dropped from the course. So I will be using Starfish to communicate with your advisors and emailing you directly to let you know if you are behind in that by the verification of attendance, which must be completed by September 21. Now, you should also be getting the book. For many of you, this is common sense, but I just want to make it as clear as possible because sometimes I see on Rate My Professors and other places of other teachers that sometimes the book isn't required. It is required in this class. Everything that we're talking about comes from the book that I put together, and it really introduces you to what you're supposed to be able to do in this class. It's a very practical book that you're going to be using weekly and in depth. So the first quiz is actually in week 2, and that's going to cover the first 18 pages of the book. So that's why you need to get it as soon as possible. You can get the e-version of the book and you'll have immediate access to it. If you're having any trouble getting the book, first contact the publisher if it's a technical issue, or if it's about something else and you need to talk to me more specifically about it, then you can email me and we'll either talk over email or we can talk over Zoom. Then you're going to have weekly reading assignments from the book leading up to the midterm, which will cover those readings for week 5. And then you'll be doing case analysis with the cases in the book and then applying what you've learned in those 7 weeks before for the next few weeks. So you'll have several weeks of case analysis where you're applying the content and getting feedback from me. And then obviously then at the end you'll have a final exam that is comprehensive, that builds on all these ideas. And so again, right, get the book as quickly as possible. Your grade is going to be a combination of a rubric. It's going to be a kind of a complicated rubric, so I'll go over it with you separately, and we'll talk about it from time to time. And if you have any questions, we can go through that. I'm using a method called ungrading that you're going to practice with a little bit, I think in week 2, and then again at the midterm. But I also provide you the traditional approach because some of you prefer that and it's more comfortable for you, so you can kind of keep track of quote unquote how you're doing by looking at your score, right, at your points that you can accumulate. The quizzes, I give you credit for the right answers, and so if you got all of the answers right in the first quiz, you'd get 11 points, that kind of thing. The discussion board posts will be based on your content and how well you're following directions. The midterm exam, similar thing to the quizzes. And then your case analysis is really going to be probably where you'll start to notice a difference. And your discussion board posts, I think those will show you how I think you're comprehending the course. And then obviously you've got 2 other areas, final exam and engagement score. And again, we'll go over these in more detail and I can talk to you about it if you'd like. But I just want to let you know that, again, that this is coming from the book, so it's really important you get it, and then you'll be kind of giving updates on how you're doing understanding the book. And then again, I just want to kind of remind you, I think I've said it a couple times, but if you need anything, let me know. I'm happy to help. I'm enjoying working with you. I've been doing asynchronous teaching for a very long time, long before the pandemic. There's no weekly meetings. If you want to have office hours with me, we can schedule that. Most times I'm on campus on Mondays, so if you want to meet in person, that's where it would have to be, is on campus on Mondays. There are a variety of supports available, so if you're struggling, let me know. I'll be able to help you. And again, if you just need anything, let me know. I've been doing this a while, like I said, so don't be concerned that you're putting me out or troubling me. I see this as my job. And so please do reach out, and I'll try to help you through the process. So good luck. I'm happy to have you. And again, I look forward to hearing what you learn this semester.